Good morning, everyone. This is Robert. RJL Network presents our Sunday morning edition of Inside Pitch. The 1969 season is on the air. And this Sunday morning, we got a good one. Today's date is July 10th, 1969. We are at Dodger Stadium for a big game in the National League West between the San Francisco Giants and the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Giants come into this game a record of 45-41. They are right now tied with the Atlanta Braves for second. And the Dodgers come into this game at 47-36, and they are the leaders in the National League West. So right now it is Dodgers, Atlanta, and San Francisco. The Astros are one game back of third place, and the Reds, they're 41 wins. They're a little bit further behind, but there's still plenty of time. We got a very good race here in the National League West as we get closer and closer to the pennant race. But here in mid-July, anything is possible. So we should have a good matchup today. Ben Witz, Brian B., and Doug Hunt are first to join us here at Dodgers Stadium, and Jeremy Brooks. The Giants historically won this game. The Giants had 3 runs, 9 hits, and no errors. The Dodgers, no runs, 3 hits, and an error. But let's see what Inside Pitch has to say. And lately, every Sunday morning game I've done has been exciting. We do have a couple of Hall of Famers on the mound today, so let's get started as we go to the top of the first. Starting pitcher for the Los Angeles Dodgers, Hall of Famer Don Sutton, absolutely no doubt. 17 wins, 18 losses, a 3.47 ERA, 217 strikeouts, and 85 walks in 69. We are at Dodger Stadium. This was a pitcher's park. Only 96 home runs were hit there and -3 to walks. So let's see what we get today here as we do some Sunday morning baseball. A number of Hall of Famers on the board today. So let's get started. Leading off for the Giants will be the right fielder, Bobby Bonds. Not a Hall of Famer, but I have no problem definitely saying Hall the very good. 259 average, 32 homers, 90 RBIs in 69. We're going to use blue, white, and blue dice. Dodgers are the home team. Is everybody set and ready to go? Let's play some Sunday morning baseball. Sutton, 1-4, strikeout, 20 will be too high. Bonds, 4-3, and he leads off with a single into left field. The Giants waste no time getting a base hit, and he'll hold it first. Infield double play, and that will bring up the second baseman, Ron Hunt. Of course, we all know he's related to Doug Hunt. 262 average, 3 homers, 41 RBIs. I think Ron Hunt is related to Doug Hunt on his father's, brother's, sister's, cousin's, former roommate's side, I think. Bonds on at first. He had 45 stolen bases, and he gets the steal sign, and off he goes. 18 plus 1 is 19. Tom Haller, the catcher for the Dodgers, a +1 arm. The only way he's out is on a 20, and that is a 17, and he'll get in there easily. So a stolen base for Bobby Bonds. That takes away the double play. Re-roll the strat, and he will stay put this time. Sutton will pitch. Sutton, 5-5, strikeout 5, and he got him. Called strike 3 on Hunt. And that'll be the first strikeout for Sutton. And now we will see this guy, center fielder, some bum, known as a Say Hey Kid. Willie Mays, greatest overall player in baseball history. 283 average, 13 homers, 58 RBIs in 69. Bonds is still on at second, and he'll stay at second. Sutton, 2-4, strikeout, 13 will miss. Mays, 6-5, and that's a ground out to second base. That will be handled by Ted Sizemore. Throw goes to first, Bonds goes to third. Two outs, and now we'll bring up another Hall of Famer, first baseman, by the name of Stretch, Willie McCovey. People thought he would be Willie Mays Jr. Came pretty close. 320 average, 45 homers, 126 RBIs, one of McCovey's best seasons that he had. Bonds on at third, and he'll stay at third. Sutton, 3-4, that's a blank, not tired. McCovey, 2-2, and he hits one to right field, but that'll stay where it's got to be. And Manny Mota will get there, make the catch, and retire the side. No runs, a hit, a stolen base, but nothing that the Giants can do with it. We will go to the bottom of the first. Starting pitcher for the San Francisco Giants. This guy, Juan Marichal, Hall of Famer, absolutely. Definitely Hall of Famer. 21 wins, 11 losses, a 2.10 ERA in 69. One of his best seasons, 205 strikeouts, and 47 walks in 300 innings pitched. Very good control. Jimmy Jam joins us here at Dodgers Stadium. Leading off for the Dodgers will be the shortstop, Maury Wills, 274 average, 4 homers, and 47 RBIs. Marichal will pitch. 1-6, strikeout 9. That's high. Wills, 1-5, and he leads off with a base hit to center field. So both teams get the leadoff man on. Next up is the right fielder, Manny Mota, 321 average, 3 homers, 30 RBIs. A good season for him. Infield a double play. Wills was also a thief. He had 40 stolen bases, but he's not getting any here. Marichal, 6'5", that's at the park. Dodger Stadium, 3-3, and that's a fly out to center field. And Willie Mays will go ahead and grab it for the out. Next batter, the center fielder, Willie Davis, a 311 average, 11 homers, 59 RBIs. That is an excellent season for him. Strategy, Wills again stays at first. Marichal, 3-1, strikeout 15 is high. Davis, 5-2, and that's a ground ball to second base. Let's see if they turn it. 2-1-2. Shortstop pivot, Fuentes, a 0. A 1-2, it's a double play. Nope, the only play is the first. So that's taken care of there by Ron Hunt. He throws the first for the out. Wills will get the second. Pretty much on that play, his speed beat him out. So we're runner in scoring position on the ground out. 2 down, and here's the first baseman, Wes Parker, 278 average, 13 homers, 68 RBIs. This Dodger team in 69 did not suck. Strategy roll, nothing on the 9. Marichal, 1-4, range play. Parker, 2-2. Against the righty, that's a fly ball to center field. Going after that is Willie Mays. Not in his better years, it was still in later years of his time. His range is a 2. And he won't get that one. And that's going to be a double over his head. Wills will come around and he will score. Parker will wind up at second base. The Dodgers take a quick 1-0 lead. RBI double for Wes Parker. And the Dodgers have the lead. That will bring up the catcher, Tom Haller, 263 average, 6 homers, and 39 RBIs. Still 2 outs here, bottom of the first. 1-0 already in favor of the Bums. Nothing happening there. Marichal, 6-1 against the lefty. That is an automatic out. And it will be a ground out short. Handled there by Tito Fuentes. He will toss it over and retire the side. 1 run, 2 hits for the Dodgers. Already 1-0 in favor of the boys in blue after 1. We go to the top of the second. Leading off for the G-men will be the third baseman, Jim Davenport. 241 average, 2 homers, 42 RBIs in 69. Matthew Stringer joins us here at Dodger Stadium. Sutton, 5'5", strikeout, 15 will miss. Davenport, 6'5", and against a righty, that's a ground out to short. Taken care of there by Maury Wills, and the throw goes to first. Next batter, the left fielder, Ken Henderson, a 225 average, 6 homers, 44 RBIs. Sutton, 1-5, error on a throw. Henderson, 3-4. That's a ground ball to third. That ball is picked up by Bill Sudeikis. His error rating is a 10. That's a 12. He won't make an error. He's got it. And he'll toss it over to first for the out. 2 down. And now the batter is the shortstop, Tito Fuentes, a 295 average, a homer, and 14 RBIs. 2 outs, top of the second, 1-0 favor of the Bums. Sutton 1-5, error on a throw. Fuentes 4-5. That's going to be an infield single. That's picked up by Wes Parker. His error rating is a 4. That's an 11. Sutton coming over, but Parker says he holds on to the ball. That's going to be an infield hit. So it's not a throwing error since there's no play, but it's an automatic infield single. So Fuentes is now on at first. And that will bring up the catcher, Bob Barton. He was in the lineup for this game. I have no idea who this guy is. 170 average and an RBI. Only played in 49 games for the Giants that year. Strategy, nothing on the 19. Barton, a good bunter, but not with 2 outs. Sutton, 4-3, strikeout 3, swing and a miss. Struck him out. Second strikeout for Sutton. No runs and a hit for the G-men. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Leading off for the Dodgers will be the third baseman, Bill Sudeikis, a 234 average, 14 homers, and 53 RBIs in 69. Marichal, 3-4, range play. Sudeikis, 3-4, ground ball to third. That ball is hit to Jim Davenport. His range is a 3. That's a 6. And it's going to be a single. Sudeikis will get on base. Davenport couldn't make the play, so a runner on first again for the Dodgers. And now the left fielder, Willie Crawford, is up next. 247 average, 11 homers, and 41 RBIs in 69. Sudeikis at 3 stolen bases. He won't get any here. Marichal, 6-2, error on a throw. Crawford, 1-4. That's a ground ball to second base. That ball is hit to Ron Hunt. His error rating is a 5. That's a 12. Now, he won't make a throwing error, but let's find out and see if there's going to be a throwing error on the pivot. And actually, I can really roll for that on the pivot automatically before I even find out, but let's make sure it is. 2, 1, 2. Shortstop pivot is Fuentes. His error rating is a 16. Question is, a 1 or 2, is this a double play? It is a 2. Now I got to roll to see if Fuentes makes an error. Fuentes' error rating is a 16. That is a 16, and he's going to not make a good throw back to first. So that's going to be 1 out. Sudeikis will be out. And that's an automatic error on a throw, and that means that Crawford is going to be safe. The first baseman is McCovey. His range is a 2. He will prevent the ball from getting past him, so Crawford is safe, but there is 1 out. So that goes as, I know you cannot determine a fielder's choice, but I'm going to still call that an error. I know the official scores usually don't, but I'm still considering that an error. So that is going to be an E6, and that's still an error in my opinion, even though I know the official scores usually don't. That's the first error on the Giants, because you cannot assume a double play, of course, but Crawford is safe at first. So 1 out. Infield is still at double play depth. They can't turn the 2. And I guess we need a batter. And that is going to be the second baseman, Ted Sizemore. 271 average, 4 homers, 46 RBIs. Still 1 out here in the bottom of the second. Strategy. And Crawford stays where he is. Marichal, 4-1 against the righty. It's a blank. Sizemore, 4-2. That's a ground ball to short. 2-1-2. Second base pivot is Hunt, a 0. A 1-2. This is a double play. They got it. Side retired. 6-4-3 double play. No runs, a hit, and there is an error. But they will go quietly after that. So all that excitement for naught. Still 1-0 Dodgers after 2. Barton was bench's backup 1 year, early 70s, and he went to the Padres. Okay. As I said, I don't know anything about him. I have pretty decent baseball knowledge, but not as good as some of you guys out there. We go to the top of the third. Leading off for the Giants will be the pitcher, Juan Marichal. Not a bad hitter, a 138 average and 3 RBIs in 69. Sutton will pitch. 4-6, that's at the park. Dodger Stadium. 3-6, that's a single plus to left field. Marichal is going to try for 2. Base running rating is a 1. Left fielder Crawford has a +1 arm. A 1 or 2, Marichal will make second. He does. Marichal, a base running rating of 1, huffing and chugging, and he gets into second base with a double. Juan Marichal says, DH? I don't need no stinking DH. That'll bring up Bonds. Bonds got a base hit his first time up. As Marichal starts off with a leadoff double, and he'll stay at second. Sutton, 6-1, strikeout 10, swing and a miss, struck them out. Third K for Sutton. And now the batter is Hunt. Hunt is 0 for 1. Marichal on at second, and he will stay there. Sutton, 2-4. That is a strikeout. 13 is too high. Hunt, 2-6, and he popped out to third. And Sudeikis is going to be in fair territory and make the catch. 2 down. Here comes the say hey kid. Mays is 0 for 1. Marichal on at second. He'll stay there. Sutton, 4-1. That's a walk plus 10. He will walk Mays. So Mays draws the base on balls. That is only the first walk given up by Sutton. It will now bring up Stretch. McCovey is 0 for 1. Anything happening on base? That nothing is. Sutton will go ahead on McCovey. Fans here at Dodger Stadium hoping Sutton can get a good pitch. Sutton, 1-1, strikeout 4, swing and a miss. Strikeout, and that will end the inning. 4th strikeout for Sutton. And no runs, 1 hit, a walk. So a big-time double by Juan Marichal, wasted. We go to the bottom of the 3rd. Leading off for the Dodgers will be their pitcher, Don Sutton, a 153 average and 3 RBIs in 69. Again, not bad for a pitcher. Marichal will pitch. Marichal, 6-3, possible error. Sutton, 2-6, that's a fly ball to center field. Going after that is Willie Mays. His error rating is a 6. That's a 9. He'll make the catch. Out number 1. Nice play by Mays out there. Here's Wills. Wills got a base hit his first time up. Marichal, 5-5. That's a blank. Wills, 1-6, and that's a single. He gets another one. That's a base hit for him. He hits that past second. And Wills now has his second hit of the game. And now the batter is Moda. Moda's 0 for 1. Infield double play. Wills again, 40 stolen bases. And he gets the steal sign. And, let's see, 13-0. And Barton a +2. Yeah, you send him. Wills on his way to second. A 1-15. He is safe. And he is. Wills will steal second base on that. That's his first stolen base of the game. Takes away the double play, re-roll the strat, and he'll stay at second this time. Moda gets the bunt sign, but he says, you kidding me? I'm hitting. Marichal will pitch. Marichal, 6-6, strikeout, 16, no way. Moda, 6-4, that's a ground ball right back to Marichal. Marichal will throw to first. Wills got good speed. He'll make third. So that will be a ground out right back to the pitcher. And now a chance for Davis. Davis is 0 for 1. Scooney 007 joins us here at Dodger Stadium. So runner on at third. Still 1-0 Dodgers here. Strategy, nothing on the 5. Davis 0 for 1. Marichal will pitch. Marichal, 5-3. Range play at the park. Dodger Stadium, 3-1. That is a blank. We will have a rare play instead. 25. Catcher attempts to pick off lead runner, resolved by checking catcher error rate. If error, he throws into the outfield. All runners advance one base. If no error, runner picked off. Well, the catcher for the Giants is Barton. His error rating is a 13. That's a 3, and he threw it into the outfield, and Wills will score. What a try for Bob Barton to try to go ahead and pick off Wills, but he throws it into left field, and Wills will walk on home. It's 2-0 Dodgers. Stadium cheers. Yay! And that will be an E2. And that is the second error on the Giants. They didn't have any errors in the game historically. So not a good try by Bob Barton. I guess that's the reason why he was a backup. So now Davis will bat with the bases empty here. Now 2-0 in favor of the boys in blue. Marichal, 2-4 against the lefty. Strikeout plus 10. Believe it or not, that is too high. Davis, 2-1, and he base hit right past first. So Davis says, yeah, you helped me out there, guys, but I'll get the hit anyway. And now the batter is Parker. Parker got a double his first time up. Davis had 24 stolen bases. He gets the steal sign, and he's going to stay put. Parker, a good hitter. So Davis is going to stay put and not run yourself out of the inning. Marichal will pitch. Marichal, 2-5, walk, 12, and that is, nope, that will miss. Parker, 5-3, and he grounds it to second base. That'll be handled by Hunt. He's going to throw to first to get Parker, and that will retire the side. 1 run, 2 hits, a stolen base, and an error. Dodgers have a 2-0 lead here after 3. And Juan Marichal gives Bob Barton a bad look, heading back to the dugout saying, man, why'd you even do that? But the run would have scored anyway because the next run was a base hit. Top of the 4th. And let's see. Leading off for the Giants will be Jim Davenport. He's 0 for 1. Very important game here in the National League West between the G-men and the Dodgers. We got a very good race for 69 in the West. Sutton will pitch. Sutton, 3-2, blank. Davenport, 6-4, and that's a single. He'll get that one past second base. Giants get a man on. His first hit of the game. It'll bring up Henderson. Henderson 0 for 1. Infield double play. Davenport had no stolen bases and nothing happening there. Sutton will go ahead and he will pitch. Sutton, 2-5, home run chance. And against the righty, 1-5, the 3 is good. Against the right-hander, Henderson needs a 7. Does he tie the game up? Oh, just barely, but he will. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is deep. And that ball is gone. Home run, Ken Henderson. Stadium groans. Ken Henderson launches one there. Sutton pitched him a grapefruit. Ken Henderson turned that into fruit salad. We're tied at 2. Big time bomb by Henderson. And now the batter is Fuentes. Fuentes got a base hit his first time up. Still nobody out. Top of the 4th. Now tied at 2 between these two. Sutton, 6-3. Strikeout 10. That will get him. Struck him out. And that is strikeout number 5 by Sutton. And now here's Barton. Barton is 0 for 1. Sutton goes ahead and deals. Sutton, 6-5. That's blank. Barton, a 1-4, and he hits one to center field. Willie Davis will come in and make the catch. 2 down. A chance now for Marichal. Marichal got a double his first time up. Sutton, 5-3, strikeout, 7, swing and a miss. Strikeout, and the inning is over. 6 strikeout for Sutton, but 2 runs on 2 hits. A 2-run bomb by Ken Henderson. We're tied at 2 now going in the bottom of the 4th. Leading off for the Dodgers will be Tom Haller. He's 0 for 1. Ken Henderson's nickname was Whirlpool, okay? Marichal, 4-1. Against the lefty, walk. The 11 is too high. Haller, 4-4. And against the righty, it's a single. He hits that one past second base. And Haller will get his first hit of the game. It brings up Sudeikis, and he got a single his first time up. Infield double play, and nothing on the 15. Marichal, 1-3 against the switch left. That's an automatic out, and that's going to be a ground ball to second. 3-2-3. Shortstop pivot Fuentes, 0-1-3. And no, Haller will be thrown out at second base, and Sudeikis will make first. Fielder's choice. Batter now is Crawford. Crawford reached on an error his first time up. Double play depth still called. Nothing on the 8. Marichal, 6-1 against the lefty. That's an automatic out. And that's going to be a fly out to center. And some bum by the name of Mays will go ahead and make the catch. 2 down. And now Sizemore. Sizemore's 0 for 1. Marichal, he will deal 4-3. Actually, I didn't throw the strategy roll, but I don't think it would matter. 4-3. That is a blank. Sizemore, 4-5, and against the righty, that's a ground out to second. That'll be handled by Hunt, and he's going to go ahead and tag the bag at second to force out Sudeikis, and that will end the inning. No runs and a hit for the Dodgers. Still tied at 2 after 4. Before we go to the top of the 5th, give me 1 second here. Gotta love allergy season. Top of the 5th here. Tied at 2. Good matchup between 2 teams that are right now very much in the heart of the playoff race. Leading off for the G-men will be Bobby Bonds, and he's 1 for 2 with a single. Tied at 2, top of the 5th. Sutton, 1-1, strikeout 6, got him. He gets Bonds. And that's strikeout number 7 for Sutton, so he's dealing. And now here's Hunt. Hunt is 0 for 2. Sutton, 5-5, strikeout, 17 is too high. Hunt, 4-5, and that's a ground out to short. Maury Wills will go ahead and get that, and that will be out number 2. And now here's Mays. Mays is 0 for 1 with a walk. Sutton will pitch. Sutton, 1-1, strikeout, 14 is high. Say hey Willie, 3-4, he hits a base hit. He hits that one past second base. And the kid is on base for the second time today. Here comes Stretch. McCovey is 0 for 2. Mays had 6 stolen bases still. He ain't getting any here, though. Sutton, 6-5. That's a blank. McCovey, 1-4. That's fly to center field. And Willie Davis will go ahead and make the catch and retire the side. No runs and a hit for the G-men. And we go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Leading off for the Dodgers will be Don Sutton, and he's 0 for 1. Marichal, he'll go ahead and pitch to Sutton. Marichal, 2-1 against the righty. It's a blank. Sutton, 5-1. He flies out to left. And that's going to be Ken Henderson getting to that. And that is the first out. And now here's Wills. Wills is 2 for 2. He's got 2 singles today and has scored both of the Dodger runs and a stolen base. Marichal, 4-5. That's a pitcher result. That 13 is too high. Wills, 4-1. He flies out to right, and that'll be handled by Bonds for the second out. 2 away. Here's Mota. Mota's 0 for 2. Marichal, 5-3. Range play at the park. Dodger Stadium, 5-3. That's a ground ball to first. That ball is hit to Willie McCovey. His range is a 2. Nope, that'll get past him. And that's going to be down the line and into the corner. Mota will wind up on second base with a double to keep the inning going. That's his first hit of the ball game. And now a chance for Davis. Davis is 1 for 2 with a single. Mota on at second, and he'll stay at second. Marichal will go ahead and set up, and he will deal. Marichal, 4-5. Pitcher result, the 20 is high. Davis, 2-1, and that's a base hit past first. Will that score Mota? And it with 2 outs, yes, it will. Mota will come around. He will score. Davis will make it at first, and the Dodgers retake the lead. It's 3-2. Stadium cheers. Yay! RBI single by Willie Davis. That's his second RBI of the game. It will now bring up Parker, and Parker's 1 for 2 with a double. So now it's a 3-2 Dodger lead here in the bottom of the 5th. Strategy roll, nothing on the 7. Davis stays where he is. Marichal, 5-4, error on a grounder. Parker, 3-6. Nope, that's a fly to right. And that's going to be Bobby Bonds getting to that. He'll make the catch and retire the side. 1 run on 2 hits for the Dodgers. They have a 3-2 lead after 5. A pretty good game here between 2 Hall of Fame pitchers, and kind of like what you expect. We go to the top of the 6th. Sutton back on the mound. And once again, it will be Jim Davenport leading off. He's 1 for 2. Sutton will deal. Sutton, 1-2. Wild pitch, ball 1. 4-2. Error on a grounder. Davenport, 5-3. That's a power hit to right field. That's a 14 against the righty. That's just going to die out there. Right fielder Manny Mota's going to make the catch. And that is out number 1. He just missed the triple by 2. By a couple of feet. Now the batter is Henderson. Henderson hit a bomb his last time up. He's 1 for 2. Sutton, 4-2. Error, grounder. Henderson, 5-5. Nope, that's a line out right to short. That's gloved by Wills. Hit right to him. And that's where it will end right there. 2 men down for Fuentes. Fuentes is 1 for 2. Sutton goes ahead and deals. Sutton, 6-1, strikeout, 20 is high. Fuentes, 4-3, that's a base hit. Fuentes keeps it going with a single pass short. He will hold it first. And the batter is Barton. Barton's 0 for 2. Fuentes had 2 stolen bases. And he gets the steal sign, but I'm not sending him. Barton will swing away. Sutton, 4-4. That's at the park. Dodger Stadium, 4-6. And he grounds it right in front of the plate, and that's picked up by Tom Haller. He'll get that. He'll throw to first to get Barton, and that will end the inning. No runs and a hit for the Giants. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Rapidly moving game here so far. Leading off for the Dodgers will be Tom Haller, and he got a base hit his last time up. He's 1 for 2. Marichal goes ahead and pitches. Marichal, 2-6 against the lefty. It's blank. Haller, 2-4. That's flied to right field. And Bobby Bonds will go ahead and make the catch. Sudeikis is next. He's 1 for 2 with a single. Marichal, 3-3. That's at the park. Dodger Stadium, 1-5. That's a single. Sutton will go ahead and get his second hit of the game. That's a base hit past second. So he's now 2 for 3. A chance now for Crawford. Crawford is 0 for 2, but reached on an error. Infield is at double play. Sutton had 3 stolen bases. He won't get any here. Marichal, 2-3, strikeout 13, cold strike 3 on Crawford. Yeah, he should have swung at that. That is a strikeout for him, and that, I believe, is the first K. That is the first strikeout for Juan Marichal in this game. He had 205 of them in 69. That's the first K he's gotten. And that was a called strike 3. Here's Sizemore. Sizemore's 0 for 2. Now 1 out, 2 outs now in the inning. And Sutton, he gets the steal sign, but he's going to stay. He'll let Sizemore bat. Marichal will pitch. Marichal, 5-5. That's a blank. Sizemore, 6-4. Single, pass short. It will be a base hit. Sutton will not have the speed to get to third, even with 2 outs. He will hold at second base. So now with runners at first and second, the batter is Sutton. Sutton, he can pitch to 4 more batters before he tires. I think you let him hit here. This is the 60s, not the 2020s. Chuck Rawlings joins us here at Dodger Stadium. Sutton on at second, Sizemore at first. They're going to let Sutton pitch. He has 4 more batters he can face. He had to also face, I just don't think you take him out here. I don't think they would, even in a close game like this. If this was 2020, I would understand. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 4. Marichal will pitch. Marichal, 2-4 against the righty. It's a blank. Sutton, 5-2. It's a base hit for Don Sutton. It's a single pass short. Sutton gets a base running rating of 4 for 2 outs. That will be enough. He will score. Sizemore with 2 outs. He will make third. Sutton gets an RBI single. 4-2 Dodgers. Stadium cheers. Yay! Who was that manager that let Don Sutton bat? I'll tell you, you don't see managing like this on those other channels. Don Sutton goes ahead and claps his hand, says, DH? I don't need no stinking DH either. And now the batter is Wills. Wills is 2 for 3, 2 singles. As Sutton picks up an RBI single there, now a 4-2 Dodger lead. Strategy roll, and nothing on the 6. Marichal will pitch. Marichal, 6-6, strikeout, 12 will miss. Wills, 6-1, and it's a line drive right to Marichal. He puts up his glove, pow, and it goes right into it, and that'll end the inning. 1 run on 3 hits for the Dodgers, now leading 4-2 after 6. As I said, managing, you don't see managing like this on that other channel. We go to the top of the 7th. Sutton will stay out there, at least for now. Juan Marichal is the leadoff batter, and he can, he can pitch to 31. So, let's see here, 7, 8, 9. I think they would take him out because now you're down 4-2. I don't think you would let Marichal bat here. I think you're down 4-2. I think you're done here because you need base runners. Let me see here. 27, 28, 9, 30. He can pitch to 3 more batters before he tires. I think they would take him out. Marichal will not lead off. The Giants will go to the bench. And leading off for the Giants is going to be Hal Lanier. 228 average, no homers, 35 RBIs. As Marichal will lead with the L. Sutton will go ahead and pitch. Sutton, 1-2, wild pitch, ball one. 4-4, that's at the park. Dodger Stadium, 1-4, that's a single plus to center field. Lanier will try for second. Base runner 3, Davis a -1 arm. A 1-2, Lanier takes second base. He will hold. He goes back to first, and he'll be happy with the single. Going ahead and taking out Juan Marichal and bringing up Hal Lanier to get on as a pinch hitter. Yep, once again, great managing, strikes again. The next batter is Bonds. As Excess G2 joins us here at Dodger Stadium. So now Lanier on at first after some great managing here on this channel. Again, you don't see managing like this everywhere else. Strategy roll, 17, nothing happening. Lanier stays at first, infield double play. Sutton, 1-2, wild pitch. Yep, Lanier goes to second. That's a wild one on Sutton. Now we got a runner at second base. Takes away the double play. Re-roll the strat. Lanier stays put. Sutton will now pitch to Bonds. So now the tying run at the plate. It's 4-2 here in the top of the seventh. Sutton, 6-1, strikeout 16. That just missed. Bonds, 3-3, and Bonds will get the Giants a run back, and that's a double to left. Lanier will come in to score. Bonds on at second. It's now 4-3. RBI double for Bonds. And that's his second hit of the game. It'll now bring up Hunt. So now a 4-3 game here in the top of the seventh. Hunt is 0 for 3. Still nobody out. Strategy roll, nothing on the 10. Bond says it's second. Sutton will deal. Sutton, 2-5. Home run chance, but the 14 is too high. Hunt, 5-2, and that is a ground ball to third. That'll get picked up by Sudeikis. The throw goes over to first for the out, and Bonds has to stay at second. So Bonds holds at second base, even though he has good speed. Great speed, actually. But will hit the third. The only way he can get the third is on a 6. So now here's Mays. Mays is 1 for 2, a single and a walk. 1 out now in the 7th. Nothing on the 4. Bond stays where he is. Sutton trying to get through this inning. Sutton will go ahead and he will pitch. Sutton, 1-1, strikeout. The 11 is high. Mays, 4-2, and that's a ground ball to third. That'll get picked up by Sudeikis. The throw goes to first, and again, Bond stays at second base. So 2 outs. Sutton is now tired, and now the batter is McCovey, and McCovey's 0 for 3. Bond's on at second. They're going to let Sutton pitch and try to complete the inning. McCovey is the batter. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 8. Bond's on at second. The fans here at Dodger Stadium hope Sutton can go ahead and get it done. Sutton will pitch. 6-3, strikeout 11. That will miss. McCovey, 1-5. It's a power hit to right field. That's a 5. And that ball against the righty. That ball is high. That ball is deep. And that ball is gone. Home run, Willie McCovey. Stadium barfs. Yeah. Sutton made a good pitch, but a power hit to right field. That is a 5 against the righty. It's a straight home run. And that ball is out of here. Giants have taken a 5-4 lead. 45 bombs for McCovey in 1969. He gets one here. The batter now is Davenport, and that is it for Don Sutton. I don't know what manager decided to keep him in the game. Should have removed him. Must have been a manager from the other channel. Don't know who decided to do that. Dodgers will go to the bullpen, and they're going to bring out Coming on to pitch will be Pete Mickelson. 7 wins, 5 losses, 4 saves, a 2.78 ERA. Dodger bullpen's actually pretty good. So Sutton now leaves with the L, and Marichal now can get a chance for the W, even though he's out of the game. So Mickelson will pitch to Davenport. 2 outs now, 5-4 Giants. No lead is safe, an inside pitch. Davenport 1 for 3. Mickelson 4-5. That's at the park. Dodger Stadium 3-3, and that is a ground ball to third. That'll get taken care of by Sudeikis, and the throw goes to first to end the inning. 3 runs on 3 hits, a 2-run bomb by Stretch McCovey. It's now 5-4 in favor of the Giants. And we are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I'll be right back. Don't forget, we have 10-minute ticker coming up after today's game. By the way, Jeff Merklin, Phoenix Knight, join us here at Dodger Stadium. Our next game will be tomorrow night, and it will be June 13th, and we will be at Memorial Stadium for a very big game in the American League East, as the Boston Red Sox will take on the Baltimore Orioles. Jim Lonborg will be going for the Red Sox, and Dave McNally will be going for the Orioles. So that will be tomorrow night for July 13th. Boston at Baltimore, pretty big matchup, as the Red Sox are chasing the Orioles in the American League East. The Orioles have 56 wins, the Red Sox 49, but of course a long way to go. So that'll be tomorrow night on the network, the Red Sox and the Orioles from Memorial Stadium. And that's our first trip to there. Bottom of the 7th here, Giants have just taken a 5-4 lead. Leading off for the Dodgers will be Manny Mota. He is 1 for 3. Giants need a pitcher. And coming on to pitch for the Giants is going to be Frank Lindsay. 14 wins, 9 losses, 11 saves, a 3.65 ERA. Pretty much their closer, but they're going to see how long he can go. He can pitch to 9 batters. So and he's got a batting card. So Frank Lindsay will come on to pitch. Bottom of the 7th, 5-4 here. Good ball game. Lindsay will go ahead and pitch. Lindsay, 3-2. That's blank. Mota, 5-2. That's a ground out to second base. That'll get taken care of by Ron Hunt. And over to first it goes. Next up is Davis. Davis is 2 for 3. He's got 2 singles. Lindsey will pitch. Lindsey, 2-2. Strikeout. 13 is high. Davis, 5-5. That's a ground out to first. McCovey will go ahead and get it. He'll take it to the bag himself. And now here's Parker. Parker is 1 for 3. He's got a double in the game. Lucas McCain joins us here at Dodger Stadium. Lindsey, 6-6. That's a blank. Parker, 2-5. That's a single. He'll hit that one pass short. And Parker keeps the inning going with his own base hit. A chance now for Haller. Haller 1 for 3. 2 outs. Strategy rolls are still on. Nothing on the 8th. Parker stays at first. Lindsey will go ahead and pitch to Haller. Lindsey, 2-1. Strikeout. 16 is high. Haller, 5-2. And he grounds it right back to Lindsey. Lindsey will go ahead and get that. And he'll throw it over to first to retire the side. No runs and a hit for the Dodgers. They've gotten a hit in every inning so far. The Giants have the 5-4 lead now after 7. We go to the top of the 8th. Pete Mickelson will stay on the mound for the Dodgers. And Lindsey, let's see here, which is 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Pitch here. So leading off for the Giants is Ken Henderson. He got a bomb in his game. He's 1 for 3. Mickelson, he'll go ahead and pitch. Mickelson, 4-2. That's a blank, not tired. Henderson, 6-5. And that's grounded to first base. That'll be handled by Stretch. And he will take it to the bag himself. Next batter is Fuentes. Fuentes is 0 for 3, but he did reach on an error. Mickelson, 5-3. Pitcher result. That 3 is going to be an automatic out. And it will be a fly out to center field. Handled easily there by Davis. And that is out number 2. 2 outs. The batter now is Barton. And Barton is 1 for 3. Mickelson, 3-3. Wild pitch. Ball 1. 6-5. That's at the park. Dodger Stadium. 5-1. And that is a grounder to second base. That'll get taken care of there by Sizemore. And he will throw it over to first. And that is a 1-2-3 inning. And actually, that might not be so bad, as Frank Lindsey would now be the leadoff batter in the 9th. So 1-2-3. And let's see here. What am I doing here? Hold on. I'm writing it in the wrong place. So 1-2-3 inning, and we'll go to the bottom of the 8th. So Lindsey will come back on the mound. And leading off for the Dodgers will be Bill Sudeikis. And he is 2 for 3, 2 singles. No problem there, Brian B. We'll see what happens. So 5-4 in favor of the Giants, but here come the Dodgers with a chance. Lindsey will continue to pitch. Lindsey, 3-3, error on a throw. Sudeikis, 4-1. That's going to be an infield single. That's hit to Ron Hunt. His error rating is a 5. That's a 1. He's still going to try to get him out, and he throws it away. And Sudeikis is going to second. So that is a single on an E4. First error on the Giants. Third error on the Giants in the ball game. As Ron Hunt tried to get Sudeikis out at first, it's a single, and then he throws it away, and Sudeikis winds up at second. That is a huge error, and now puts the tying run at second base. Lindsey can't believe it. Should have just ate it. And now the batter is Crawford with the tying run at second. Crawford is 0 for 3, but he reached on an error. So 3 errors on the Giants in this ball game. And that is a 20. Sudeikis, though, has no pickoff, so he will pitch to Crawford. Lindsey, 1-3, strikeout 4, got him. Boy, that needed that K. Crawford now 0 for 4. And now the batter is Sizemore. Sizemore is 1 for 3. He got a single his last time up. No, it was a straight error. If an error on a throw and an S1 to an S6, it's an automatic single, and it's an error on a throw, it's a straight error. You'll only check for an error on a throw if it's a G. And I'll show you that just to be sure. So you can see an error on a throw, okay, on it is a 9. Infield single with 1 extra base advancement on bad throw. So it's an automatic 1 base error. Only on a G do you check and see if a range is played. That's just a bad throw automatically. So Sudeikis is on at second. Strategy, he'll stay put there. Lindsey will pitch. Lindsey, 5-4, strikeout 20 is high. Sizemore, 1-2, and he grounds out to short. That'll get taken care of by Fuentes. He will throw to first for the out. Sudeikis, he goes to third. And now the Dodgers will bring on a pinch hitter for Mickelson as he will come out of the game. And coming on to pinch hit for the Dodgers will be Andy Costco, 248 average, 19 homers, 74 RBIs. He can put the Dodgers ahead with a swing of the bat. Sudeikis is on at third. Lindsey will pitch to Costco. The pitcher spot for the Dodgers is 1 for 3. Lindsey looking in on Costco. Nothing on the strat. Lindsey will now pitch. Lindsey, 5-1, walk, 17 is high. Costco, 4-2, and that's a ground ball to short. That'll be handled by Fuentes. He'll take his time, throw to first, and the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit. There was an error. But it's 5-4 Giants after 8. We go to the top of the 9th, and the Giants need a pitcher. They're also going to take Lindsey out, but the Dodgers will bring on their pitcher first, and it is going to be Jim Brewer. 7 wins, 6 losses, 20 saves, a 2.56 ERA. Brewer's job is to keep it where it is. Lindsey will not bat. Giants will go to the bench, and coming on to pinch hit for the Giants is going to be James Hart, also known as Jim Ray Hart. 254 average, 3 homers, 26 RBIs. So Hart will come on to pinch hit against Brewer here in the top of the 9th. 5-4 Giants. Brewer will pitch. Brewer, 4-1, range play at the park. Dodgers Stadium, 4-3. It's a double to left field, but it's a range play for Willie Crawford. He was meh. His range is a 2. And he can't get it. It's going to be a double. A double to left field for James Hart, and he'll wind up at second base. A big insurance run is waiting for the Giants there. The pitcher spot tonight for the Giants is 3 for 4. And now a chance for Bonds. Wow, bringing in James Hart to pinch hit. Again, great managing on this channel. Bonds is 2 for 4, a single and a double. Giants looking for some insurance. 5-4. Strategy rolls are still on, and Hart stays where he is. Brewer will pitch. Brewer, 4-2 against the righty, walk, and that 4 is ball 4. So now runners at first and second. The batter is Hunt. Hunt is 0 for 4. You kind of think he's due. Infield is at double play. And nothing. That's a 20. Brewer turns around, fires to try to get Hart. And he got him, picked him off. What a play by Jim Brewer. His Hart was off the bag, and he got him. 1 out. A 5 or 6 is a pickoff. That is a 5, and Hart is picked off at second base. Caught sleeping. I don't know who brought in Jim Hart. Apparently the guy can't run. Must have been the manager on the other channel. Hunt will bat now, but with a runner on first and one out. That's a big out, right? That is a big out. And now Hunt, Brewer will do again the strategy roll. Nothing on the 9. Bonds will stay where he is. Brewer will pitch. Brewer, 3-5 against a righty. Strikeout plus 10. That's an 11. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now 2 down. And the batter now is Say Hey, Willie Mays. Mays is 1 for 3, a single and a walk. Bonds, he stays put. Mays will go ahead and bat. He still has a little home run power, even in 1969. Of course, his better years are behind him as he's approaching the twilight of his career. But Brewer will go ahead and pitch to Mays. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 6. Bonds on it first. Brewer will pitch. 2-2. Error on a grounder. Mays, 5-5. That's not an error. It's a slow hit ball to first. That's picked up by Parker. Mays' base running rating of 4. Brewer coming to the bag. And they got him. Side retired. Just nipped him. A great play by Parker, who dishes it to Brewer and beats Willie Mays to the bag. And the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit and a walk. And a pickoff. Wow. What an inning there. And now can the Dodgers take advantage of it? But will we see some 9th inning magic? Top of the order for the Dodgers, and it is Maury Wills leading off. Giants will go to the bullpen. And the rest of the bullpen behind Lindsey really isn't that great. So coming on to pitch for the Giants and try to get the save is going to be Ron Herbel. 4 wins, a loss, a save, a 4.03 ERA. Herbel is going to be pitcher number 3. Lindsey does get a hold. So Herbel will pitch to Maury Wills here to lead off the bottom of the 9th. Fans here at Dodger Stadium hoping the Dodgers can pull this one out. Herbel with the pitch. 5-4 against the switch left. It's a base hit right up the middle, and the tying run is on. Just like that, Herbel pitches and makes a mistake, and Wills takes it right past the pitcher and into the outfield, and Wills has got excellent speed. Infield a double play. Here comes Moda. Moda's 1 for 4 with a double. Wills had 40 stolen bases, and he gets the steal sign. But Herbel was pretty good. 13 minus 2 is 11. Haller plus 1 is a 12. I am not going to send Wills. I'm going to let Moda swing. Herbel will go ahead and pitch. Herbel with the deal. Herbel 3-1. That's a blank. Moda 3-3. It's a base hit to center field. It's a single. Wills a base runner 4. Single to center, minus 1, a 1-3. Wills will make third, and he does it. They hold him at second base. Willie Mays throws that ball in quickly, and now the tying run and the winning run is on first, and here comes Davis. Davis is 2 for 4. They go talk to Ron Herbel on the mound, said, come on, this is your chance. We got a 5-4 lead here. We can do this, but nobody out in the bottom of the 9th. A big insurance run picked off by the Dodgers on the Giants in the top of the 9th inning. How big was that? Herbel will now have to pitch to Davis. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 10. Herbel will go ahead and pitch. Fans here at Dodger Stadium are loud. Davis gets it in here. And now Herbel will pitch. 3-4, strikeout 10. That is too high. Davis, 1-3, and it's a fly ball to left field. That's going to be caught by Henderson for out number 1. Wills a base runner 4, hit the left minus 3, and Davis is, and Mota's a -1 arm. He will stay at second base. He will not try to take third. And now here's Parker. Parker is 2 for 4, a single and a double. Hit the left field, a good play by Henderson, actually a -2. There was no way Wills could take third base on that. David Vega joins us here at Dodgers Stadium. 5-4 in favor of the Giants. Bottom of the 9th inning, 1 out. Herbal will pitch, strategy roll. Nothing on the 7. Parker the batter. Herbal sets it in, and now he will pitch. 4-5, that's a blank. Parker, 1-5. It's a ground ball to short. Does this end the game? 2, 3, 4. Second base, pivot, Hunter 0. A 1-4. It's a double play ending game. No! It's a 5. Wills takes third. Mota thrown out at second, but Parker just beats the relay. 2 down. So a fielder's choice, they can't turn the double play. And now the batter is Haller. And we're going to check to see if there anybody else can bring on to bat. And I'm going to say no. Haller's your best chance here. So Tom Haller is going to come up to bat. Runners in the corners, but 2 outs. Ron Herbal, they're going to stick with him. There really is nobody else in the bullpen. The Giants' bullpen was not that great in this game. So 2 outs. They're going to stick with Herbal to try to get the save. Runners in the corners. Fans here at Dodger Stadium hoping Haller can come through. Strategy. Nothing on the 9. Nobody moves. Herbal looking in on Haller. The fans are loud, hoping for a big hit. Herbal winds up, and here comes the deal. Herbal, 1-2. That is at the park. Dodger Stadium. 2-2. And it's a ground ball to first. That's hit to McCovey. He's got it. Runs to the bag. Jumps on the bag. That's your game. Giants beat the Dodgers today 5-4. Stadium barfs. Blech. No runs, 2 hits. The Dodgers get a run and get a hit in every single inning, but they lose this game 5-4. What a victory here for the Giants. And a well-done job here. Good game here this Sunday morning. The Giants will now go to 46-41. The Dodgers drop to 47-37. Final line score coming up. For the Giants, 5 runs, 11 hits, 3 errors. You'd think they would lose this game. For the Dodgers, 4 runs, 15 hits, and no errors. The winning pitcher is Juan Marichal. He'll get the win. Don Sutton will take the loss. Lindsey gets a hold, and Ron Herbal is going to get the save. What a job by Ron Herbal. And he definitely gets it done here. And a big win for the Giants to stay where they are pretty much in the National League West race. We're not done. 10-minute ticker is next. Another good ball game. Inside pitch is the best. There is no baseball game like it. To me, it's the most exciting game you can play. And there are some things about inside pitch that, well, you'll see soon. Let's see here. It is now time for the 10-minute ticker, brought to you by FastScore Baseball. So the Giants are going to get the win over the Dodgers today. Let's see how the rest of the majors go. July 10th, Boston at Baltimore. Red Sox 10-66, that is 10. Orioles 17-14, that's 2. The Red Sox get the win. Oakland and the White Sox. Athletics 10-41. That's 4. White Sox 5-51. That's 4. They will go to extras. Oakland rolls a 3 plus 0. White Sox roll a 4 plus 0. The White Sox beat the Athletics. The Athletics are not playing too well lately, and Minnesota is getting closer. Cleveland at Detroit. Cleveland 156, and that is 4. Tigers 13-31. That is also 4. They will go to extras. Cleveland rolls a 3. Plus 1 is 4. Tigers roll a 1. Minus 1 is 0. That's going to be a win for the Tribe. Kansas City at Minnesota. Royals 5-56, and that is 5. Twins 14-63, and that is 8. Another win for the Twins. They get a little closer to the Athletics. Right now, the Twins are only 1 win back of Oakland. Here come the Twins, like they did historically in that season. Cincinnati at Houston. Reds 16-11, that's 1. Astros 11-41, and that is 4. That's a win for the Stros. Cubs and the Mets. Mets need to get some wins here. They're right now in 3rd in the National League East. Cubs 8-14, that's 1. Mets 4-63, that is 6. And I'll get a happy recap there. Cardinals and the Phillies. Cardinals right now, they look like they're hot. Cardinals 7-22, that's 2. Phillies 7-26, and that is also 2. They go to extras. St. Louis, they both roll a 5. Cardinals have a 0. Phillies have a 0. It's a tie, which means the Phillies will win it by virtue of home field. Expos and the Pirates. Expos 5-53, and that is 4. Pirates 13-26. That's 3. That's a win for the Spos. Braves and the Padres. Braves 16-32. That's 4. Padres 2-16, and that is 1. That's a win for the Bravos. Braves trying to stay where they're at. Remember, Atlanta did win that division historically. On to July 11th. Boston at Baltimore in a doubleheader. Red Sox 10-54, and that is 6. Orioles 13-25, and that is 3. Red Sox win the first. Boston 5-23, that is 2. Orioles 17-26, and that is 4. They will split the twin bill. Cleveland at Detroit. Cleveland 9-51, and that is 5. Tigers 8-53, and that is also 5. They will go to extras. Cleveland rolls a 4. Plus 1 is 5. Detroit rolls a 6. Minus 1 is 5. That's a tie. Detroit will win it in extras. White Sox and Kansas City. White Sox 8-63, and that is 7. Royals 10-51, and that is 5. That is a win for the White Sox. In case of you guys wondering, this White Sox team is doing better than the 2024 White Sox team. Seattle and Minnesota, and the White Sox in 69 weren't that great. Seattle 8-44, and that is 4. Twins 17-43, and that is 6. Another win for the Twins. California at Oakland. Angels 7-42, that's 4. Athletics 13-55, and that is 7. And that's a win for the A's. Yankees and the Senators. Yankees 6-32, and that's 2. Senators 4-53, and that's 4. That's a win for the Sens. Philadelphia and the Cubs. Phillies 8-23, that's 2. Cubs 15-65, that's 10. That's a win for the Cubs. Reds and the Astros. Reds 17-45, and that's 6. Astros 7-52, That's 5. That game belongs to the Reds. Giants and the Dodgers. Giants 12-66, and that is 10. Dodgers 4-12, and that is 0. Another win for the Giants. Expos and the Mets. Expos 6-23, and that is 2. Mets 12-32, and that's 4. My Mets get another happy recap. Braves and the Padres. Braves 11-66, that's 10. Padres 5-44, and that's 3. Another win for the Bravos. Pirates and the Cardinals, big series there. Pirates 4-51, and that is 4. Cardinals 6-61, that's 5. Another win for the Redbirds. On to July 12th, Boston at Baltimore. We have these two tomorrow. Boston 6-41, and that's 3. Orioles 12-53, and it's 6. A win for the O's. Cleveland at Detroit. Cleveland 4-12, that's 0. Tigers 12-13, good enough, that's 1. The Cats will get the win. White Sox and the Royals. White Sox 9-61. 9-61, and that is 6. Royals 7-41, and that's 3. That's another win for the Palehose. Seattle at Minnesota. Pilots 4-42, and that is 3. Twins 19-32, that's 5, and the Twins will get a win. California at Oakland. Angels 3-45, and that is 3. Athletics 6-45, and that is 4. And that is a win for the A's. Yankees and the Senators. Yankees -116, that's 0. Senators 9-65, that's 8. And another win for the Sens. Philadelphia and the Cubs. Philadelphia 6-11, that's 0. Cubs 10-21, that's good enough for 2. The Cubs get the win. Reds and the Astros. Reds 8-54, and that is 5. Astros 16-33, and that is 5. They just tie it up. We go to extras. Reds roll a 2, plus 1 is 3. Astros roll a 1, plus 0 is 1. That game will belong to the Reds. Giants and the Dodgers. Giants 5-46, and that is 4. Dodgers 10-14, that's 1. The Giants sweep the Dodgers, at least today. Braves and the Padres. Braves 13-52, and that's 6. Padres 4-55, that is 4. Another win for the Bravos. Pirates and the Cardinals. Pirates 5-43, and that is 3. Cardinals 10-36, and that's 4. The Cardinals will get the win. That is your 10-minute ticker. If your team won today, congratulations. If they didn't, there's always tomorrow. Tomorrow we will be at Memorial Stadium for our first trip there. The Boston Red Sox will take on the Baltimore Orioles. Gentleman Jim Lonborg will go for the Red Sox. Dave McNally goes for the Orioles. A big game in the American League East. Red Sox and the O's. Lonborg and McNally. Be there or be square. David Vega, Doug Hunt, Chuck Rawlings, Matthew Stringer, Scooney 007, Jeremy Brooks. Let's see here. Lucas McCain, Brian B., Jeff Merklin, Phoenix Knight, and Chuck Rawlings. Let's see, get here, everyone here. Sometimes some of you guys show up, I can't keep track. Jimmy Jam. And I think I got everyone. Thank you all for joining me today. Please leave a like on your way out to the turnstiles. Subscribe if you've not done so. Make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. A big win here for the Giants. They win over the Dodgers today, 5-4. We'll see you guys tomorrow night.